Hari Om. So, to continue with, in the previous session, I said I'm going to narrate one more story of how to preach what we practice. Correct? So, this reminds me of a story from Thakur's life. A mother comes to the Thakur and says, Maharaj, मेरा बच्चा इतना मीठा खाता है, इतना मीठा खाता है, मैं जो भी कहूँ वो नहीं सुनेगा। एक मटका का स्वीट अकेला खा जाता है। Okay, to put it in English, a mother comes with her child to Thakur and requests Thakur to explain or to talk to him not to eat sweets. She says, whatever we bring, especially sweets, he hogs on them and finishes. How much ever we bring, he finishes it off in a jiffy. He eats everything. What we bring to the family, he alone eats. It can be either Mysore pak, jalebi, jangri, sandesh, anything. And Thakur smiles. You and I, what do? Immediately we call the child. And if the child is young and light, we'll have the child on our lap. And we'll have one hand on his head or on his shoulder. We'll speak to him. Hey boy, eating so much is not good. Why do you eat sweets? Don't eat too much. Moderation is the style of life. Morning you eat one, afternoon you eat one, and night you eat one. Based on the size of the sweet, or eat only once a day. Something, blah, blah, blah. We keep on saying. And what do? We'll have a box of mixture there and we keep eating mixture. The same lady whom I explained in my previous episode or previous class about makeup, she always keeps munching. She'll be having something or the other. I don't find any difference between a cattle and her, my dear friends. Always munching. Something or the other. In case if I ask why madam wasn't, it was there, no, just I put 2 pieces, that's all. Look at that justification or explanation. And she wants to grow slim. And she doesn't want to cut down on her food. No diet, no exercises, nothing. For everything there are servants. For cooking there is a cook. For sweeping and mopping there are servants. For washing there are servants. No work, only eat and sit. Okay, get registered in a gym, go for gym, no exercise. Okay, don't go for gym if you don't want to go there. Okay, do some walking at home itself, spot jogging, spot walking. They have a huge villa worth 3.5 crores. Go around the building in front, they have a 4 yard and all walk. No. See, Indriya Lola, they have become slaves of the Indriyas. But our Thakurji is not like that. He preaches what he practices. So he listens to that and then he tells the parent, okay, bring the child after 15 days. Okay. 15 days rolled on. Again the mother comes with the child. No improvement, he is the same. And then he talks to the child for 15 minutes. not 20 minutes. And then the mother says, the same thing could have done last week. Why 15 days? Then Thakur Maharaj says, last time when we were here, there was a pot of Rasagulla there in front of me. And as you all know, now and then, the Thakur Maharaj is such a divine, enlightened soul. If 2 minutes, if you leave him silent, he goes to trance and he goes into meditation and samadhi. Therefore, his disciples were there. The moment, he is going up, but the moment he rolls his eyes up and if he's going to samadhi, immediately these disciples, they used to take a Rasagulla and put in Thakurji's mouth so that he comes down to this carnal world, this materialistic world. So he says, I was eating Rasagulla. When I am eating Rasagulla, and if I ask the child not to eat Rasagulla, how will he listen to me? Think. Isn't it? How is it possible? I should speak that I do. Then, if I practice that, then even if I don't speak, people will pick it up because children are copycats, as I said earlier. They see what you do and they imitate. That's the reason why it is said Ramo Vigraho Dharma. You see, Sri Ram didn't preach anything anywhere, but his life itself is a message. Sri Ramachandraji's life itself is a message. And a lot of us, we follow Sri Ram. There are 64 qualities of Sri Ram, my dear friends, which each one of us should follow. And among those 64, I tell you, you pick up any one quality of his and practice 100%. The rest 63 will automatically follow. It is like a chain. It is like a chain. One quality, one virtue is enough for a transformation. Krishna, technically, I can't say, but colloquially, I can say that everybody says he is a failure in his mission. Because though they are all his pastimes, his leelas, whatever he has done, but still people can't understand the leelas. Normal human cannot understand the leelas. They mistake the action to be wrong and they criticize. You see, always all great Mahans, whatever they do, normal people cannot understand. They criticize and they criticize and they criticize, and that is the story. And this Mahan, he can't explain. They try to come with their limited logical mind saying this is like this, that day you did like this, today you are doing like this, you are contradicting your own self. My dear friends, who are we to analyze a Mahan? What do we know about the stature and the mindset of a Mahan to criticize? What dharma do we know to speak? But we do that. Unfortunately, therefore, we are not in a position to become Mahans, realized souls, Siddhas, Yogis, Jnanis, whatever it is, whatever you call it as. We are not in a position to gain Samadhi, Nirvan, Nirvikalpam. Because our mind is always in a state of flux. Even it happened the same. Krishna, his actions were all highly Vedantic and philosophical, but people couldn't understand the philosophy behind it. And therefore his preaching, his counseling, people couldn't understand. They criticized. And of course, Krishna is nothing to lose. And again, it's all his game. And all those who have criticized Krishna, at the end what happened? All perished. All perished. No exceptions. Think. So this Thakur, he keeps that aside. 15 days he asks his devotees not to bring rasagullas and not to put rasagula in his mouth. And then he talks. And that boy got transformed. So, as long as mind is going outside, there is no peace. Remember. Then now, how to handle the mind? Isn't it? That's $1 million question. Of course, a few sessions back we have seen how to handle the mind from the Bhakti Marg, from the 9 folded path. And are we not doing injustice for the creation? Why did the creator create the sense organs and the sense objects of the world outside? If those two cannot come together and enjoy what life is it? That will be your question. This will be seen in the next session. Thanks for being with me. Krishnan Vande Jagat Guru.